Hey, it's Jonathan Bilski, Things to Do in LA, and I'm with Thu Tran, and we're going to her show. How's it going, Thu?
Okay, it's going really great right now. Thank you.
So, Sky, I had a bunch of questions, but so why are you?
Pick the best one.
So why are you doing a show in LA?
Why?
You're gonna have to get closer, Sky.
Because I was asked to, and then I said yes. It seemed really cool, so I said cool.
So why were you eating at Cantor's? Because actually, to me, I don't like Cantor's that much.
Really? I don't know. I went there because I don't know that much about LA. I've been here a few times, and that's where my friends led me. So I was like, okay, sure. I think it's really charming. I like how it smells like an attic when you walk right in because it's so old. And
an attic. I thought you meant like an attic, like something.
An attic? No, like at the top of a house. But I like it. I like the decor in there. It came highly recommended, so that's where we went.
One of my questions was, were your parents artists? Because
no,
really?
None of my parents are artists. They, my dad is an engineer, and he went to school for accounting. And then my mom owns her own nail salon. It's called Modern Nails in Cleveland.
Because you started out in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then, why did you branch to New York instead of LA when you got the show from NFC?
Well, I went to, I didn't get the show, I didn't get the deal before I went to New York. I went to New York, honestly, because it was closer. It was kind of important to me to be close to my family, you know, to make it easy for me to like visit home if I wanted to. And a lot of my friends were already in New York, so it was easy for me to just go there and already have a network of people to help me do stuff, and vice versa.
So you didn't have that many LA friends. Sky, please come a lot closer.
Well, the image will get fucked up.
Okay.
What's more important, the image or the voice?
Voice, I'd say.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So really, how did you learn arts and crafts though? Like, where did
I went to art school, but I've been making art my whole life. I like drawing. I like making things. I like taking things apart. And then I went to art school in Cleveland, and I guess made more art there and met a lot of cool friends that I wound up working on the show with.
And so, there isn't a food party. I know there's not a third season, but are there any other future plans for food party? Is like a DVD or? I
don't think, from what I know, I don't think there's a DVD happening. I just know that they have it on iTunes and Amazon, which is, I know most of our audience like watches things on the internet, and it's not on there either. So, for now, that's the only place where you can get it, which is sad.
Do you own the rights, or could you make it?
No, but I can do, I don't know, I do a lot of stuff anyway. I was like kind of happy. It's like Food Party was the longest thing I've ever worked on, so I was kind of happy to be able to move on and make new stuff, which is like what I'm doing now. Is kind of, I'm getting back into experimenting again and making new things, and it's fun.
Are you thinking of doing like maybe an art show anywhere? Or I think I've seen at maybe a Comic-Con or something. I know in New York I've seen photos like you've had a food party outside or something.
I don't know anything about that, but I want to start a restaurant soon.
Oh, really?
So I want to, because that's what I like to do is actually cook food for people.
Would it be a show with it, or would it just?
No, it would just be a restaurant that you can come and eat at, and then the restaurant would look really cool. And
I like that.
I can make really fun food.
Where's it going to be?
It would be in Brooklyn.
I would like it out here.
I don't live here.
Would you ever consider, where were you earlier today? You went to a screening of Back to the Future, I think?
No, I was gonna go see Super 8 with my friend Shannon, and then we both were like, we don't really want to see this. We want to see Bad Teacher. And then we were like, and then Bad Teacher started too late, so then we just went back to her place and we watched Toddlers and Tiaras. And that was awesome.
That is horrifying. They had a great exhibit at the the Annenberg Photography Gallery of just people preparing their daughters.
Yes.
It's so strange.
Yeah, it's very, very fascinating and dark and amazing. Yeah.
That's completely different. So you don't really Like, do you care for LA at all?
I love LA. I love LA. I think it's a very beautiful city with very amazing food and very amazing people. I think it's a wonderful city. I wish I had more excuses to come out here more often.
It's kind of, yeah. I wish you could have stayed for Anime Expo. I think you would
Yeah,
have loved the
that would have been
cosplay.
cool. Yeah, I went to the Comic-Con out in New York City maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember, but I got to catch some cosplay and it was really cool.
Would you ever do cosplay, or you?
I don't know. I don't know whether I can get into it without giggling. they all seem like they're all really into it. I don't want to. It would be hard for me to do it without giggling.
And from Food Party, what did you want to give your audience, or what did you expect them to get the most from, like humor, or like this is?
Yeah, I mean, inherently, like I had wanted to be somewhat instructional. You know, I wanted to show people how to cook the food that I make. That was like the initial goal of it. But then after that, it just became how do we kind of like push our visual skills, you know, to like make things that are really visually exciting to look at.
Because some of the episodes were just beautiful.
Yeah, totally. Because we all come from like art backgrounds, and that was like, really important to us to make something that looked really, really amazing.
How long did it take to do an episode?
Well, it's kind of like weird to explain. It's there would be about we would spend about maybe a month building stuff for, because I make fun of 10 episodes, you know, and then we would so it would take a long time, but there was like a crew of about like maybe 10 or 12 people just building stuff, and we would be building hardcore for like 12, 14 hours a day.
Like, how long did it take to write an episode?
To write one? It depends. Like, some of them like took a day or two. Some would we would pick at and revise for like a month, you know. And
I think my favorite is the time loop one.
Yeah.
I did that to a friend.
That one gave me a big headache, because actually my friend Matt Fitzpatrick wrote that one, and it didn't make any sense, you know. And I just like tried to rewrite it a couple times, and every time like I would like reread and proofread it, just like give me a headache, and I hated you know writing that one, or like revising that one, and we'd go back and forth, and it was just because it was just like, what the hell is happening?
I loved it though. I
I
totally got a friend in a time loop because of that.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. And do you have any video game influences? Because I thought I got that from some of the episodes.
Oh yeah, all three of my brothers. I have 3 brothers, and they're all like serious gamers, you know. So I pick up a lot of influences from hanging out with them.
Do you have a favorite video game yourself, or is it?
Let's see. I love Kirby.
Oh wow, we're gonna cosplay something from Kirby.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
That's cool. That's cool.
Because he eats things, like sort of like.
Yeah. Kirby.
Well, I guess you need to get ready. Okay, so.
I'm sorry to make this short.
That's okay. Okay. But thank you for everything.
Of course. It was nice
Pleasure.
to meet you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And we'll see your show. So yeah, that'll be great. Okay. Thanks.
Nice to meet you, Sky.
You too.
Sky, is that right?
Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to your show.
Oh, fuck you. Sorry.
How do you stop it?
Oh.
Just push this?
Yeah. Did you get that guy going?
Yeah.
Just this.
Oh, that one.